everyone. I just wanted to make a little video to kind of show how New Earth Sound works on Instagram. So I wanted to make just a small little walkthrough video that shows what it's like to use this little sound therapy page. Mainly, I wanted to make this page available for people to just kind of go to when they have a moment or they need some free time, or they're even looking for new music of a certain kind. Something to zone out on social media beyond just endless scrolling, and not where you have to interact a lot like reading. So you literally can just open up the highlights or open up the story for the day, and the story will have a collection of different genres based on what is posted that day, and the individual highlights will then have their own genred playlist, and there are many playlists featuring underground new artists that you may not know, you may not have seen or heard before, but you get a little bit, I think it's like 30 seconds or 15 seconds of a little tidbit of the song, and then it moves on to the next song. And I did this so that it's a really easy way to find new music, a really quick way to find fun new artists, and a way to connect with people that are just trying to kind of zone out with music and find new artists, and to build a community with more independent artists so that independent artists have more of a platform. So when we open up the app, you can see how it says your friendly sound guide. It kind of just explains what the page is. This is designed to relax and enlighten through eclectic sound therapy, a collection of far out music, traveling the periphery of sound. Open your mind. So that's pretty much just letting you know what exactly this is for. Then we go to the highlights. You can see all the different highlights that we have. And the New Earth Sound highlight, we have exactly what New Earth Sound stands for and really what you're going to find on the page. So New Earth Sound mini playlist organized by genre, designed to introduce you to new music, relax you on social media, give underground artists exposure, and provide a hub and a safe space for creative inspiration regarding music. So then we go to the highlights. The first highlight that we have is the light trance highlight. And this is going to be where you find light trance music that kind of has like a more flowy type of vibe, and a more like a dance vibe. This is something that you can put on in the morning or your afternoon, something to kind of pep up the space in the background, or just have in the background when you're doing some crafting or anything that involves like light trance work, where you want your mind kind of in a trance-like space. I really like listening to this stuff when I'm painting. The bounce hop section, this is where you're going to kind of find those club beats, those bouncy, hoppy beats that are just really fun and sound a lot of fun, and they're really good to dance to. You can also like call these bangers or whatever you'd like to call them, but this is kind of like your pep up kind of club stage genre. And I really like to feature different artists that not a lot of people have known, so that we can kind of spread the love when it comes to the industry and the music industry and independent artists. So I really try to bring artists that aren't really huge to this platform, because I'm trying to bring awareness to the smaller musicians that have really amazing music that just don't get exactly what they're looking for. This next playlist that we have, La Sirena, is all about like mermaid sexy vibes, siren vibes, like wine, being alone in your beautiful dress and jewels and bathtub and bubbles and wine, and just that type of beautiful goddess mode that, you know, we all us women need to feel recharged at some point. This is a playlist for that type of mood. So when you're in that mood, it's time to go deep, and La Serena is the one for you. Next up, we have my favorite playlist. This was the first playlist that I made, I think. It's called You Hippie, and it's all different types of like hippie vibe music, modern, new, old, but it's all kind of meshed together. I really have a love for like folk music and hippie sound and groovy beats and piano and guitar and like whammy like type of sound effects and whatnot. That stuff always gets me right, so I had to make a section that was dedicated to that type of stuff. The next section that we have, I think this was the second one that I made. It is the electronica vibe playlist, and this playlist is not as bangery and as clubbish as the bounce hop. This is a lot more electronic based, so you're gonna find a lot more like EDM, dubstep, experimental EDM type stuff, some tribal stuff, a lot of kind of trippy electronic-y type of vibes. I try to keep that all kind of in this genre where if it sounds electronic-y, but it also just has that kind of like different twang to it, I'm putting it here. Kind of like festival vibe music that you're gonna hear when you're at a festival. So you can expect to see that type of music there. The next section that we have after that is a new one. It's reggae. It just got started. That's another thing. There's going to be new playlists all the time. When one gets full, one will cycle out. So make sure that you are keeping aware and you're making sure that you're keeping up on your playlist so that you get all the songs that you like jotted down, because when a playlist does get full, it will be time for it to be deleted and a new one to come. So I'll probably do a vote on which one you want to see go and which one you want to see stay. And the next one we have coming in is Dream Tones. This is kind of like light trance, but it's a lot more dreamy, lo-fi type vibes and a lot more experimental. Whereas light trance is a little bit different, but this is a little bit more tribally, earthy based, whereas light trance is a more etheric based type sound. Definitely one of my favorites. This next one is Sensuale, really R&B, sweet, loving, sensual type music. I really wanted a playlist that featured just that type of rooty type of R&B that's really sexy and loving. Next one we have is the healing playlist. So this is going to have things like meditations, mantras, affirmations, all the music really that can be used in a temple type setting or a meditation type setting if you're trying to cleanse your space or invite more light into your space. This playlist is designed to bring moments of love and calm and peace and tranquility during your day. So that's all the playlists that we have for right now, but they will be expanding as we go. I just wanted to provide a little bit of a guide on what exactly New Earth Sound is on Instagram and what it's going to bring to you with following this page. I hope this helped out a lot, and I look forward to engaging a lot more with you guys and creating a lot more playlists and connections with each other. Till next time, talk to you soon.